Today's homily has to be blunt and honest. I'm not meaning to criticize you or criticize myself. But we are weak. We are wimps. We really are. You might ask yourselves why. Because we're afraid to show our faith to others. Through our works and actions. We are terrified of that. In today's reading, in the first reading from the prophet Isaiah, Isaiah has gone through terrible times in Jerusalem, where the Jewish people are persecuting him. Because he's telling them not to worship idols. And of course, their idolatry is that they're worshiping false gods, not worshiping the one true God. So the prophet Isaiah is exhorting the people to be in relationship with the one true God, and the people are ignoring his words and mocking him. In the second reading today, from the letter of James, James sees the boastful nature of the people, saying that they have faith, but they're not showing their faith through their actions. James' point is that if you have faith, it requires us to show it in action, not simply to say, oh, I have faith, but not to act with that faith. We must show our faith through what we do. That shows God's presence, his goodness, his love. We can clearly see it through others' actions. And that's James's point. Also in the gospel today, Jesus is extremely straightforward with us. He's blunt. We can't gloss over his words. Jesus actually says to Peter, he tells Peter, "Get behind me, Satan." I'm sure Peter was shocked by this. But Jesus wants to tell his disciples that their faith must be shown overtly in their actions, that they cannot be afraid. Remember earlier I said that we're wimps. We are, because in today's world, we are afraid of what other people might think of us. And we try to work in order to satisfy them. We hide our faith. But why are we hiding our faith? What benefit is that? It's as if we are worried about what we look like. We want to look good. We want others to see us. We want that attention. But what benefit is that? Is that showing our true selves? Jesus' point today is that we need to be humble. We need to know the one true God. We need to remember that he has sent us here. It is our duty to serve him and other people, and we must do that through our actions. That is how we show our faith. That is critical. You know that I've grown up deaf, and of course have experienced people snickering and talking and making fun of my deafness. Of course this has happened. Does that mean that I'm bitter and upset and angry? No, you have to let go of that. I've let that go and moved on with life, focusing on the good things, persevering through work. Why waste time obsessing over what others think? What is the point in that? That's why in the letter of James today, he exhorts the people to persevere in patience. There is suffering, but just as Jesus said, whoever wishes to come after me must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. We're afraid to accept the weight of the cross. We're nervous. It means that we're wimps in some ways. anyways. We can't afford to continue as wimps. We need to take up our crosses and continue on in our faith. God bless you.